Could you run through the program briefly for us?
Yes, no problem. It's very simple. The first step is to dream about what you want from your life and write down 100 of the items you want. Usually the first 25 are easy and pretty superficial. $1 million, a car, a house, a rich husband. But as you expand on your list, you start to think more deeply. The most important thing to you start coming out. Step 2, after you have your 100, oh, by the way, this list is not written in stone. You can change it, you can add to it, you can take away from it when you change your mind. The next step is to divide the 100 into the 5 categories. Number 1, your career, which is how you make your money. Number 2, finances, how you spend your money. Number 3, your relational goals. That's to do with your relationships. Number 4, your personal desires, wants, and dreams. To be. Now, that's what makes you happy, satisfies, and deals with your values and your character. All of those are important. The third step is to prioritize the items in each category, from 1 being the most important to, say, 50 being the least important, except category 5, where all the items are of equal importance and don't need to be prioritized. Next, you take a fresh sheet of paper and you write the number of the priorities under the category name. For example, might be career, increase income, get a raise, or increase production. Or relationship, might be mother. Now you do that for each of the 4 categories because everything in the category number 5 is important. Now the last step, we answer the magic questions. The what has been decided. It's the number 1 priority. The next question is the most important question. It is the question why.
Why is why the most important question? I would have thought it would have been how.
Why is the most important question because if you do not have a compelling why you want this, it's not really important to you. And you should move on to another priority. It's about how you feel, why it's important to you. Not in your head, but down in your gut, in your inner being, or in your soul. The next question is when. When are you starting and when do you want to finish? Is it today? Is it next week? When do you want to finish? 1 month, 1 year, or 40 years? I set my priority at age 20 to have $1 million in assets by age 65. I accomplished that goal at age 50, 15 years ahead of schedule. I now have a new priority set for 2043, January, God willing. The next question is who? Can I do it myself or do I need help? Help from my spouse? Help from my family? Do I need a team, a business team, investors, accountants, lawyers? The last question is where? Where do I need to be to accomplish this priority?
Well, that's great, but you did not ask the question how.
Well, I tell you the next answer is a leap of faith. Believe me, after you answer these questions, the how will just show up, or in some circles they would say manifest itself. It might be just the first step that shows up in the opportunity, or the whole plan may come into focus. But when the opportunities arise or come knocking, you are ready for it because you can recognize it through the clutter of your everyday life. When you have completed the program, it will put anyone in the position of being able to recognize their opportunities and take action. When your ship comes in, row out to meet it. Or as many say, God helps them that helps themselves. Yes, you'll be ready to manifest your personal definition of success.
Well, thank you, Jim, and I'm sure everyone will benefit from your program.